Okay, a quick morning essay feedback correction before I go to work today. All right, here's the question. Note I have emboldened certain parts of it because I think these are important concepts. It is generally believed that some people are born with talents. Note, this word generally believed means that it's the common belief. This is what most people believe. It's the sort of the accepted reality. No, some people are born with talents. For instance, and others are not. Okay? That's one view. However, it is sometimes claimed that any child can be taught to become a good sports person or musician. This is a key word, good. Does good mean world class, outstanding, incredible, um, and or musician? Are these statements opposite of each other? Not so clearly. Well, this is sort of saying that some people are not born with talents, some particular talents, such as, I'm not born with a talent for, well, I'm not very good with sports. Well, let's just say that. Anyway, not about me. So, based on that question, let's look at the answer. Talent is about having skills and passion for something. Okay, now talent has a meaning, a general meaning. Now, if you want to speak, talent is about having skills and passion. No. Talent is something people are born with. That is the generally believed, that is what talent is. That's what it means in English. Being able to be good at something without having to try too hard. Some people believe that people inherit certain aptitudes, not some people, most people, while others claim that a child can be made to learn certain skills to ace a particular field. Bad verb choice. Ace is very informal, and we only use it with certain collocations like exam. I aced that test. And again, that's very informal. Well, others claim that any child can be taught to become a good sports person or musician. And certain skills to ace a particular field. Well, not any field. That's not what the question is saying. I'm of the opinion that one may. Okay, a little bit unclear here because of the may and the could. I'm of the opinion that, well, do they? So that some people may, not one, some people may genetically acquire bad collocation. Some people are born with, that's fine, qualities that enhance their skill. But without passion and practice, excellence cannot be achieved. All right, well, that's your opinion. That's fine. It doesn't have to be about the question. Music and sports, where are they in this question, in this introduction? Okay. Now, in this sentence here, you say talent is something. And now you say talent, there's something, there may be something which could be called talent. Well, why do you have to be so doubting of it? This is the side you disagree with, but there is a thing called talent, right? Which could be called. There may be. And by the way, it says that the child is born with. It does not necessarily mean that they inherit it from their parents. And just because you are born with a talent doesn't mean that your parents had that talent. Music maestro Mozart, for instance. Okay, pick up the basics. This is good collocation, good vocabulary, even though it's not true. He was writing concertos, incredible pieces of music by 3. albeit it's not used as a connector by itself, albeit genetics may play some role. No comment in there. Get rid of that comment. People still need to hone their skills to do what? A child of two musician parents, is thought to have poor choice, better musical aptitude, because, no comment in there, because the comment, sharper vocal cords or better breath control. No. What if they're not singers? What if they're, what if they play the sitar? However, they may not necessarily have the passion to sing. All right, that's a good point. Their singing ability. So they may not be as good as their parents, despite having inborn qualities to sing. As good as their parents. I don't like the word good. So they may never express their talent, despite having, or they may never reach their full possibility. I knew an ex-girlfriend of mine. She could sing. She had an amazing voice. I'm like, where did you learn to sing like that? No, I just was born. I just sing. Nothing. She didn't learn it. Her parents weren't musical, and she didn't like singing, so she never did anything with it. But she was naturally an incredible singer. All right, now off the point. Again, these are not opposites, so I don't like on the other hand. Who claim that excellence is not born of any innate ability but of practice. Okay, good. Okay, now you're taking your idea and enforcing and making it their idea. Excellence, good, in the question, good, and not any endeavor, sports person, musician. Okay, so that's not answering the question. For example, NBA legend Michael Jordan started his basketball, with one word, typo, since high school. During high school. At which time he was deemed to be too short to play at the university level. Or play at the university, play on the university basketball team. Well, he's also, the greatest basketball player of all time, and I think a lot of it was he was born with that. All NBA players practice hour upon hour, but again, your examples don't have to be accurate, but they do need to reflect the question. And Michael Jordan is not just any person, you could think of a better example there, that anyone can learn to dribble a basketball and survive on a basketball court. That was what you should be looking at. And in conclusion, one cannot have full-fledged aptitude. Aptitude means ability. You're looking for full-fledged achievement just because he's born with a certain quality. Comma. Rather, period, rather, hard work and passion drives for excellence and perfection. Well, it's some interesting words. Hard to see how that reflects. Yeah. Hard work and passion. Okay. Drives excellence and perfection. Perfection has not been mentioned anywhere in this essay. And no one is perfect as an athlete or a musician. Okay, so your task response is going to be really hurt because you haven't addressed all parts of the question, because you did not address the idea here in the question that any child can be taught to become a good sports person. Good does not mean world class. This whole second half you misunderstood and taught and said that any child can be taught to become Michael Jordan. And yeah, but you do have some very good collocation at certain points, albeit genetics. Whereas, yeah, okay, that's pretty good. Well, you had albeit by itself. So, and then there was some confusion here in your paragraphing. This whole bottom part. However, they may not have the passion to sing or do not practice enough, sharpen their singing skills. Okay, lexical, good. Sharpen skills, good. Innate ability, good collocation, yeah. So that's going to be a very high number for your lexical. And your grammar, again, you got some article errors and some your punctuation needs some work, but you've got the present continuous. If she is willing, it is within the. Yeah. I'm looking for any mistakes. No, yeah, good control of your tenses. So high bands in lexical and grammar, middle for coherence and cohesion, but like is often the case, not reading and understanding the question fully. You wrote the essay you wanted to write instead of you answered the question that you wanted to answer instead of the question that was being asked.